Today we will be reviewing the history of the well-known dessert, the cheesecake. We will be also reviewing some of the ingredients that make up the dessert and showing how to make an easy way to creating the dessert by using the microwave. So let's get started. Where did this dessert come from? So some history facts. It started all the way back to 2000 BC, where they found cheese modes. In 230 AD, Athenaeus wrote the first recipe in Greece. When Romans took over, they added their own ingredients to the recipe. And when their empire expanded, the recipe traveled to new countries. In 1545, the first cookbook was printed. It described the cheesecake as a flour-based sweet food. In the 18th century, cheesecake started to look like the dessert it is today. In 1872, cream cheese was made by a New York dairy farmer. And today, Arnold Rubin created the New York-style cheesecake that was served just the cake without any toppings. So some quick fun facts about the dessert. On March 6th, it's National White Chocolate Cheesecake Day. In Mexico, they made the largest cheesecake ever made, which weighed over 4,703 pounds. And in the TV show Golden Girls, the cast consumed more than 100 cheesecakes over the course of the TV show's 7-year run. So moving on to a different handout. Some other interesting facts about the dessert is that cheesecake started in Samos, Greece. It was used for different occasions. For instance, it was given to athletes that participated in the first Olympics Games. It was believed that it was protein to give them necessary energy for their sport. Another use for the dessert was to be served at wedding ceremonies or receptions. And another recipe that was founded was written by a Roman politician, Marcus Cato. Cheesecake didn't come to America until the late 1800s. It started with that same dairy farmer. His name was William Lawrence. He was trying to recreate French cheese, but instead made cream cheese. The New York-style cheesecake wasn't created until the 1900s, which was made up of cream cheese and egg yolk. The man that created it was Arnold Rubin. So before then, cheesecake was made by just cheese. Other chefs, like the chef for King Henry VI, he would soak the cheese in milk and then make the dessert. So there was different versions of how to use the cheese to make the cheesecake, but in this one in the 1900s, or the ones we know today, we use cream cheese and egg yolk. So all around the world makes their version, their special version. There's the Pennsylvanian, the Philadelphian. Italy has made their cheesecake. Dutch. In Chicago, they have their cheesecake style. Asia, Australian, and German. So moving on, there's a presentation that just goes into details about the history of cheesecake. Same facts that I've told you about how it started in Greece. The Greece cheesecake ingredients were flour, wheat, honey, and cheese. Different versions of ingredients to make the dessert. When it went to Europe, they would soak the cheese, as I said before. They changed out the yeast for the eggs. And then cheesecake went to America, and instead of using other cheese, we use cream cheese. And Chicago actually uses sour cream to make their cheesecake creamy. Philadelphia is known for toppings on their cheesecake. So every place, country, cities, they make their own version and make it their own special way. Now here's a video of how to make cheesecake in 5 minutes. Okay, well there's the video of how to create the cheesecake in under 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this recording